All right, checkpoint students, Form 2s. So now we are looking at frequency polygons. And I need you to remember we have three graphs that we're looking at, or three diagrams that you must know. Three diagrams, right? The first one is this one, frequency polygon. Then we'll do the scatter graph. And then we're going to do the back-to-back stem and leaf. And you're done. Okay, you do more when you get to IGCSE. So frequency polygon, there's one thing I need you to know so that you can be able to know how to draw it. And I'll show you the shape and I'll show you how to do all that. The first thing is I want you to remember this lesson for the day that I'm going to tell you. Don't memorize graphs. Understand what they tell you. Okay? At your age now, they need you to understand what each graph tells you. So after I teach you about graphs, I'll teach you how to interpret them. In other words, I'm going to teach you how to know what that graph tells you. Okay? So we'll see how to make it first. Then we'll be able to see how to read it and understand it to see what it tells you. So don't memorize graphs. Understand what they tell you. Are we together? Good. Now, let's go. What is a frequency polygon? A frequency polygon is a graph that shows how the frequencies change across the different values. So you're going to have how frequencies are changing. I don't want to over explain because you're very young right now. So I don't want to over explain what a frequency polygon is. But I just want you to remember this, okay? Please make sure you know this, that when you want to, I'm going to tell you the golden rule. I want to tell you what we call the golden rule of sketching frequency polygons, okay? I want to tell you the golden rule of sketching them. The golden rule is that you never plot the class interval. When you want to sketch a frequency polygon, listen to me closely, then I'm going to sketch it with you so I'll show you. Here's the thing that we're going to do. We are doing something called frequency polygons. Now, if you want to do a frequency polygon, then you should never plot the class interval. You're going to have class intervals, but you only plot midpoints. So if you have a frequency polygon, you only plot midpoints. Let me go and show you one. Let me show you a frequency polygon if I can. Okay. Here is a frequency polygon. You only plot midpoints, okay? After this, so you're going to have, you can have these graphs, these charts, and then afterwards you show your midpoint. Here is a midpoint, another midpoint, another midpoint. That's okay. You can use this to make a frequency polygon. Or you can just calculate midpoints, then do your frequency polygon and sketch it like this. So frequency polygons, this star is midpoint. It is a midpoint. Are we together? And then this one is a midpoint as well. So this is a midpoint as well. Then this is a midpoint as well. So frequency polygons, I want you to, if somebody asks you, what is a frequency polygon? I want you to tell them that a frequency polygon is a graph. And this graph has two things. It has midpoint plotted against frequency. That's why we call it a frequency polygon. It's not the class interval, it is the midpoint. So if you want to sketch a frequency polygon, there is something you always need to calculate first, is the midpoint. So for this one, for this type, I want to see midpoint, please. I want to see midpoint. Then with the midpoint, we're going to be able to then sketch with the frequency. So you get something like this. You have a table, and they give you the interval. Now, midpoint means the midpoint of the interval. Okay, it is the midpoint of the interval. So how you get it is you are going to say the lower limit, which is 0. Okay, the number on the left-hand side is called in maths the lower limit. So it's 0, the lower limit, plus 10, the upper limit. Then you divide by 2. So midpoint would be 0 plus 10 over 2 for this one. Sorry for that. Are we together? Okay. So I'm going to start doing it in the next video. Goodbye for now.